Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome to day 28. You have completed 28 days of fasting, and tomorrow is the 29th night, your final odd night of Ramadan. Right now, you might be feeling the physical and psychological exhaustion of the month. You might be wondering if all those fasts, the 3 a.m. prayers, and the whispered pleas over the last 4 weeks actually made a difference. Do not fall into the trap of assuming you already caught Laylatul Qadr on the 21st, 23rd, 25th, or 27th. The Prophet Muhammad never specified a single night. His command was to actively seek it out in the odd nights of the last 10 days. You have exactly 2 nights remaining. After tomorrow, there is only one. The next 48 hours represent an opportunity that will not return for an entire year. It requires absolute mobilization. Tonight, the Quran opens with the exact words a tired believer needs to hear. The words, Qad Sami Allah, Allah has certainly heard. That word qad before the past tense is not a possibility. It is grammatical emphasis. It means it is a confirmed, definitive certainty. A woman came to the Prophet with a deeply personal marriage dispute. Aisha was in the room and couldn't hear parts of her complaint. Yet Allah responded to her exact words from above the 7 heavens. On day 28, this verse is your guarantee. Every dua you made at iftar, every tear on your prayer mat, every midnight whisper, He heard it all. Not a single prayer went unrecorded. To understand exactly who is logging those prayers, look at the end of Surah Al-Hashr tonight. It contains the densest cluster of Allah's names in the entire Quran, 16 distinct attributes in just 3 verses. He is the King, the Holy, the Creator, the Knower of the unseen and the seen. And there is a specific reward attached to these verses. The Prophet stated that whoever recites these 3 verses in the morning, Allah assigns 70,000 angels to pray for them until the evening. You are entering the final stretch of Ramadan. You do not need to carry the anxiety of missed chances. You are backed by the ultimate assurance that the Creator of the universe is actively listening and holds the absolute power to answer. But that assurance comes with an incredible weight. Surah Al-Hashr provides a vivid image of exactly how heavy this revelation is. The text states that if this Quran were sent down upon a literal mountain, you would see that massive, immovable stone humbled and splitting apart from the fear of Allah. A mountain of solid rock would shatter under the weight of these words. Yet your heart has carried 28 Juz of this exact revelation night after night, and it has not broken. You are still standing, are still fasting, and still reading. That endurance is not a product of your own human willpower. Allah actively fortified your heart, expanding it to receive His words where a mountain would have crumbled. Your heart was granted this immense capacity for a reason. It was built to execute the incredibly demanding, real-world actions required in these final 48 hours. The first of those actions is a strict self-audit. Surah Al-Hashr issues a direct command. Let every soul look to what it has sent forth for tomorrow. Notice the specific timeline in that verse. It does not say, sent forth for the distant future. It says, for tomorrow. The day of judgment is framed as being terrifyingly close. You have to audit what you have prepared for it right now. This verse is structured with absolute precision. The command to have taqwa, consciousness of Allah, appears twice. It is stated at the beginning of the verse and again at the end, bracketing the command to audit your deeds. That dual placement serves a specific purpose. Taqwa is the initial motivation that forces you to check your deeds in the first place, and it provides the spiritual protection you need after you review them. The primary threat to completing this audit is outlined in Surah Al-Munafiqun. It is the constant, heavy pull of your wealth and your children. The verse does not tell believers to abandon their money or their families. Have them, work your job, raise your kids. But it explicitly warns against letting these permanent fixtures distract you from the rapidly vanishing window of Ramadan. The bank account and the business will be there after Eid. The last 2 nights of this month will not. If you fail to prioritize the eternal over the temporary right now, the Creator labels you with the ultimate, irreversible title, a loser. That brings us to the most urgent, uncompromising directive for any parent reading the Quran tonight. Surah Al-Tahrim commands you to protect yourselves and your families from the fire. The verse details the specific fuel of this fire. It is people and stones. When you realize the fire is fueled by human beings, teaching your children the deen stops being casual parenting. It becomes a literal rescue mission, and the time to execute that mission is running out. Surah Al-Munafiqun delivers the ultimate reality check, describing the final moments before death approaches.
In that verse, the dying person has one single regret. They do not ask for more time to work overtime or build their business. They specifically beg Allah for a brief delay for one reason, so they can give sadaqah. True protection for your family isn't found in endlessly hoarding your time and money for them. It is found in spending both for the sake of Allah, right now, before the angel of death makes the choice impossible. Tonight and tomorrow are the final fleeting moments you have to act on these commands. Here's your action plan. Audit your deeds immediately. Prepare your zakat al-fitr so it is ready before the Eid prayer. Call a family meeting before iftar tonight to pray and read together. And give your sadaqah right now. I will say it one more time. Tomorrow is the 29th. It is the final odd night of the month and your absolute last chance to catch Laylatul Qadr on an odd night. Give it everything you have left. As the clock hits 0, we make our final prayers. O Allah, you are the pardoner, and you love to pardon, so pardon me. O Allah, protect us and our families from a fire whose fuel is people and stones, and do not make us among those whose wealth and children distracted them from your remembrance. Every remaining second until Eid is precious. Treat it that way. Jazakumullahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.